So this week, we are going to go over data. I love how much, I know, everybody loves data. So I'm going to do this super quick, so that way everybody stays awake the whole time. But the information is important to be able to keep track of the trends of the market. Next week, we'll jump back into home maintenance and some of the projects you should be taking on in the spring. But for now, let's take a look at the data. So last February is where you get started here at the very bottom. You can see we have 119 listed units, and this is St. Mary's County today. I'm going to branch off a little bit from Calvert and do some St. Mary's because we service that area as well. And you can see that the trend, while the rates were hopping up and down and getting all over the place, we had a little bit low dip in the rates in these months, if you recall, and then we spiked again. You can see the numbers went back down. And you can see now that we're into February, and the units are at 140, which is a really high number. We haven't seen those numbers, especially since last February, with the newest quote-unquote rates. So you can see everything's kind of bouncing back. Everything's where it could be, and you can see that the volume is much higher than it was last February as well. Now, the one thing we do see, days on market again since last February at 42. Now we're at 29. So less homes on the market, worth a little bit more money, and you can see the trends. Everybody's adjusting to this new rates for now, and I think they're going to be like 6.5 in that price, that range for a little while. So if you're thinking about being in the market, you can see this where the trends are going. You can see how quickly the market is still moving, and I think that's going to be the way. People have adjusted. People are going to, be at these rates for a little while, and either you hop into the market and do it, or you wait to see, and then if the rates do bounce back, you'll have a little more competition. But there's no such thing as perfect timing. Like, it's just whatever works for you. It's what's going to work for you, and we can sit down and have that discussion about where your numbers are, where you want to be, and be sure we do the things that are in your best interest and for your future goals. So here's the data, here's the information. I told you I was going to make this one quick. Here you go. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. It's 410-708-8858. The office is 410-286-9632.